If you didn't get the Wuthering Waves close beta test to pass, then watch this video and let's cope together because we are going to be ranking each character design from S tier all the way to the garbage tier. Keep in mind that this is my opinion, and you're free to decide which one is better from your point of view. Just remember that my opinion is king. It's the word. It's everything that is right. So just listen to me. With that said, let's go to my tier list. Baiji recently got a bit of a redesign where her hair color was changed from dark green to black. Other than that, no more notable changes were made other than her mark being at her legs. The animation with her leg marking is definitely very erotic, but we're only talking about the design here, not the animation. Still putting it in her legs rather than in its previous place, which is in her hand, definitely makes her a solid high A tier in terms of design. The next character is the abomination that is Verena. If they kept her old design, I would definitely, without any explanation, put her in the garbage tier. But thanks to the recent changes, she's looking pretty good at the moment. But for me, she still looks average or even lower than average, so I'm going to be putting her at C. For our next character, it's Yinlin. Just watch this and decide for yourself because I've already decided to put her at S. Anything lower than this is just a crime. Yup, S tier, no doubt about it. For our next character, it's Chixia. She must be the character that shows the most. Melons. But we must not get blinded, men. We are looking at the design. Think with our bigger head. Though that thing is big, I think design-wise I would put her somewhere at B. Her design doesn't look anything special except for the melons. Now for Encore. She is definitely the cutest character that we currently have access to. Her cute design, plus the two cute plushies, would definitely put her at the A tier just behind Baiji. Next is our dragon doctor who recently got his tails cut, Mortifi. I heard that cutting a dragon's tail is like cutting a human's cock, so a bit of an extra unwanted knowledge for you there. Anyway, Mortifi's design looks very cool, but I don't think he belongs anywhere higher than B tier. I mean, his design is not bad, and I could see others putting him at A tier, but unless you like High School DD, I think his design is just at B tier, still higher than Chixia. Now the saying, flat is justice, is definitely true here with our next character, Danjin. Danjin's design looks immaculate. It definitely fits her body type, and just for that, I think that she doesn't deserve anywhere lower than A tier. So I would put her just above Encore. Next is Jian. No need for introduction. Just look at a woman near you, watch him move around his spear, and you would know why Jian is going to the S tier. Kidding aside, his design is very unique than the others, and I could say that his design is on par with Yinling. But still, for me, Yinling is number one at my heart, so I would put him right under the queen. For our next character, it's the face of Wuthering Waves, Yang Yang. She had a redesign where they removed the bandage that is in her chest. I wonder where she threw it. Anyway, I think that redesign was for the better, but I don't think this would put her in the S tier. What I think is the sweet spot for her is A tier, just behind Baiji. The next character is Taochi. She's arguably the best-looking 4-star character in the game, in my opinion. Maybe I'm just a sucker for pink or a kunoichi-looking type of character. She's like Sakura, but useful. I hope. Because of this, I think that I would put him in the low S tier, just behind Jian. Our next character is Sanhua. Sanhua has the most unique eyes in the game, where one is gold and the other is red. I gotta say, I'm a huge fan of her eyes, but not of her overall outfit. I mean, she looks like she's about to go to war somewhere, but she has this necklace that looks like he's about to pray to Buddha or something. Her hat and top are beautiful, but her bottom and necklace don't fit the style. Because of that, I'll be putting her somewhere in the low A tier, just above Encore. Next is Alto. I don't see anything special about Alto's uniform. If I saw him as an NPC, I doubt that I would even remember his name. The only thing going on with him is his hair, cape, and cool personality. But we're looking at the design here, so I'm sorry, Alto Simps, but I would have to put him in the low B tier just behind Chixia. Now for the long-haired Virgil, Kakarot. Bro definitely looks very cool. I mean, that hair is like my dream hair, but it doesn't suit me, so I had to make do with the Levi haircut. His design highlighting his build with his immaculate hairstyle definitely gives him the spot of the solid high S tier just above Taiochi. Now, finally, we're at the main character. The guy's main character's all-black outfit definitely suits him. The whole style is very cool, and if they make the main character actually usable, I really think that I would keep playing as the main character because of his really cool style. Because of this, I would put him in the A tier, just above Encore. I really think that his style is cool, but overall, I think that the characters above him are still better design-wise. Our next character is the girl version of our main character. Though both have almost the same cool black design, they are both deserving of at least an A tier. But I still think that the boy version has a better overall style than the girl version, so I would have to put her just under her counterpart. Now for Yuanwu, a character that you could literally call Daddy. Bro has the smoothest style out of all the characters at the current patch, and I think that he deserved to be at the S tier right above Kakarot. Now we're down to the last 3 characters. Ling Yang is one of the newest characters, and definitely one of the most uniquely designed characters. His dragon head is not just for show, because he actually uses it in his animations when doing attacks. But we're looking at the design here, and still, his unique design that works gives him a spot on our S tier right above Yuanwu. Our next character is Chun. Chun is one of the most liked characters in Wuthering Waves, and I could definitely see why. Her whole design looks perfect on her, from her ribbon hairband to her top and bottom. But I think that she's not on par with our S tier, but still deserves to be at least in the middle of the A tier, just above the boy main character. And for the last character, who definitely deserve to end this tier list, Jiang Xin. She has the yin and yang design, and you know that she's going to be strong when she's given that power. Looking at her design, I think that she looks very beautiful and would be a must-pull for me. But comparing it to the other design, I think that the sweet spot for her is right above Baizhu, close to S tier. But I just can't seem to put her there, even though I really like her looks. This is the final result of our character design tier list. Do you think I butchered it? There is no garbage tier, as I believe that the redesigns did a great job of actually fixing the designs. Though I definitely hope that the characters that are placed in the B tier should have a bit more of a redesign. Even some of those in the low A tier should also consider it. Some characters have a forgettable face, especially if they're just an NPC. If you liked this video, then check out my video titled, "Is Wuthering Waves for you?" Which of these would you change in your own ranking? Tell me down in the comments. Also, leave a sub if you think that I did justice to the tier list.